Hello everyone and welcome back once again to Hearts of Iron 4, where I'm playing as the Italians. It's probably a good idea to do a bit of reorganization pretty much everywhere, because I think that's gonna be cool. Yeah, that's gonna be pretty important, I think. Now, what I'm gonna do first is I do want to take care of, not only certain infantry divisions, garrison divisions, etc. Like all of these guys, they should definitely, let's just say that they're going to this area. Isn't this supposed to be Erzurum, but now it's called Erzincan? I don't know. I've been trying to get units to use strategic redeployment since the beginning of times, but for some reason it doesn't actually work. Again, I'm not sure why not. It's immediately off, and yeah. Does it show somewhere how fast they're going? And able to go through a province in its path. Okay, that might then be the reason, but we'll see. They need to go to Russia anyway. But the most important thing, I guess, is actually reorganizing my garrison armies, because this is just a huge mess. And what I want to do is at least get my fighting armor, most of my fighting armies in Russia under Graziani at least. And let's see if we can actually level him up, because we might. Or we might not. Okay, we can't. But that's okay. So, first of all, these guys are part of this division, and if I'm not mistaken, they will move. Now, they don't have a lot of divisions there, so I think I might actually get quite a bit into Russia if I am lucky. Now, out of all these guys, I'm gonna have 3 of them assigned to this army as well. And they'll have all 18 divisions. Okay. So what I'm gonna do with these guys is they're gonna try and move up north. Now I'm already gonna put in some planning here, but ultimately what I want is for these guys basically to move up here. I'm just gonna say it like that. So those 18 are gonna try and move. Actually, let's cancel that already. Because in reality, I actually want them to move not through the ocean. To move like this. So I actually want them to I still really don't like this order here. Like this. Let's do it like this. And all units are assigned to it. Yeah. Okay, perfect. Now, we have these guys, which have most of the mountain troops as well. And you're going to be assigned to these other guys. Are there any other mountain troops? Yes, there are. I want most of the mountain troops to be under this general, so I'm gonna have to switch them up for a bit. And I will take some of the non-mountain troops away from this area, from this army. And they are going to be assigned to this front line, and they will have an offensive line that will pretty much stretch throughout the Caucasus altogether. Don't know why this suddenly become red, but I should be able to assign all of them.
Comandi. Sì, signore. Sì, signore.
But
Pronto all'azione.
I have all units assigned. There we go. Takes a bit of getting used to how you're supposed to do that stuff, but I guess this works. So they are all going to be assigned there. Then I need to have still mostly infantry. Yeah, it's actually all terrible terrain. I don't know how mobile units will do in desert, but I cannot imagine them doing particularly well. This is the 9th Army, and the 9th Army is indeed going to be stationed along that border, and then they're going to have an offensive line. First of all, I suppose, but yeah, I guess just over like this anyway. Because this is apparently desert that we cannot cross, so we have to actually go around. And I don't think we can actually, yeah, well, besides Qatar, I don't think we can take this from the British immediately.
Attento.
This is the 4th Army. And okay.
Sì, signore.
And they will all be assigned here. Now, depending on how the Russians will do, I will very likely have to at least push towards Tehran over like this, and we'll see how that goes. The problem is again that I can't make this line go over separate countries, and that's really annoying. Anyway, I guess then I will have an offensive line go through up till here. We'll see how necessary it is. Those are garrison units. These guys aren't, so let's put them under Graziani. And they are part of the 5th Army. I'll see what I'm gonna assign these two under. Not 100% sure yet, but I want to reorganize the garrison for a bit. Because all of this stuff is actually a bit of a big mess. there.
Ordini.
So who's doing this?
Formazione. Pronto all'azione.
Nobody? Not now, anyway. So all units which are assigned to this area
Pronto all'azione.
yeah, it's pretty much just Italy in this place. Okay. They need a total of 25 divisions.
Comandi.
Okay, so
Ordini.
I'll put 2 of these in this one for now.
Pronto, signore. Attento.
Oh, they're already under that army, okay.
Formazione. Comandi.
Because you have too much, right? Yeah, okay. So this guy deals with that, and then he can actually take a bit more, because I want to get him up to 42. It doesn't add up because it's already being guarded. Okay.
Formazione.
Okay, you have 33.
Attento.
So let's take away some of this stuff
Attento.
and see how far he can get. Oh, right. I get it now. The reason... Because in these areas here, I also want to guard the victory points, but not in Italy itself. Right, right. That was the problem, I suppose. So then... This will be mine anyway. Okay, so...
Sì, signore. Sì, signore.
Then, what I'd rather do... This is actually a bit unfortunate that it's... Yeah, exactly. He needs 41 now. And he has 32. So how many do you need? 22.
Pronto. Comandi. Pronto all'azione. Ordini. Formazione.
So,
Ordini.
at this point, you're taking care of Italy proper.
Attento.
These guys are taking care of the rest of that territory.
Sì, signore.
Is there any province that I can do for one? I guess. Not. It's a real shame I didn't take Toulouse. Maybe I should have actually run for that. Alright, well, I guess this is fine, but then I'm definitely taking off one of these.
Pronto all'azione. Ordini.
And putting them under this. So, next up. You with 24.
Pronto, signore.
Right. So I need these guys to relinquish some of this and give it to the other guy. Is what I think. Maybe I should not have made a new one.
Pronto, signore.
Maybe. Well, he can take 30, so he can get a little bit more. Just like this. Okay, and then he needs 6 more divisions. So that's...
Pronto. Pronto. Ordini. Pronto, signore.
like this. And then we had him, who's gonna switch now. So he actually does need to have all of these areas. That puts him to 32.
Formazione. Pronto all'azione.
35. Okay. That takes care of all of this, and that leaves me with 1 extra.
Sì, signore.
Which is not needed. So I'm gonna allow them to switch themselves up a bit, because I only need 35 here.
Attento.
Next up, these 3 units. There is a bit of a problem with them because they are a different garrison template, I think, and that's the reason why I send them away, and also because... Yeah, exactly. So they're just gonna hold that, I guess. They can't really move, and that's the issue. Okay. Next up is you and these guys, which have most of the garrison now. At least through here. How many do you need? 35 at the moment, so they have exactly enough. But only because they don't have Syria yet. And that will solve the garrison problems. Maybe. Garrisons are going crazy. How many do you need anyway now? 44. So you can't actually even handle that. Now, Paulo and Gio. Yeah, it says 42, but I don't know how many he would actually be able to take. Because he has the garrison, but that's a bit unfair. So if I assign him, it's 48. Perfect. Okay, that's exactly what I want. So he needs 44, and that means I need to have 9 more. Yeah. So when it comes to recruiting, it's still gonna take quite a bit of time here, unfortunately. Let's go to 25. Yeah, we still don't get a lot of manpower because of all this, unfortunately. This also sucks. But nothing we can do about these for now unless we get more political power again. Anyway, 25 of these divisions, and hopefully they'll take care of it by that stage. Okay, I can't see what's at Malta now, but +9. Yeah, you guys won't be assigned to anything. Oh, they're part of that army. Okay, well, they're gonna move then, probably. So the goal of these guys is to prepare for a paratroop landing at Malta. I've no clue how that's gonna work out because I can't see whether they have anything there even. Because yeah, I'll have to see. I don't even know how many convoys, etc. they might still have around here. But I'm not busy with the fleet right now. So those are deployed, and I do have these that also cannot be deployed at the moment. Tank divisions. I can't make any more new divisions because I don't really have enough manpower, and I would like to get to keep some in that pool. So now there are still 2 left. I'm gonna assign them to the guys in Italy. Or not in Italy, in Africa. So that's the last part that we need to take care of. The units in Africa. Now, these guys, I kind of need to switch everybody up because... Let's do it like that. They're going down there and they're going up there. And then we have most of these guys that are going to go down there. Now, the one thing that I also need to do is I need to get... This is a coastal... Oh, it's the guy at Rome. Yeah, exactly. I need to keep him there like this. Alright. So this is all reassigned and we have our armies, etc, etc. That's all looking great. Next up is going to be the air forces, because we have quite a few of them that don't really need to do a whole lot. So, let's hold all the air wings. They don't need to do anything. Now, we currently only have 1 airfield, which is here, which is actually remotely close. I can't see where the airfields are in Russia. They would have airfields, I would assume. But I can't see any at the moment. I guess that might be because we just don't have any information and we can therefore only see these naval areas. But yeah, I don't have a lot of airfields, unfortunately, and this one only has a capacity of 200. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna send these guys over to this airfield, and I guess the only thing that I can send there is a bunch of fighters. Now, the rest of these, they are just gonna go back to Italy for now. And I'll keep them there for a little bit. Also, to save myself oil. Next up, I have mostly submarines doing this stuff now. As for the other fleets, they aren't doing anything. But I do want to separate these and get them into a different fleet. So this task force, which is, yeah, I'm going to have them do convoy raiding. Oh, okay, they already have all of T selected. Actually, let's assign them to somebody else. Yeah, I want a guy with Seawolf. And he can actually level up, apparently. So that's it. I'm gonna have them do convoy raiding in those areas, and then the rest of my fleet will stay in ports because I don't want to lose the oil. Okay, that's, I guess, it for now. I don't care that we're at war. Still unassigned divisions. Yeah, those three. Okay, I'm actually gonna assign them to this army just for now. Not for field import requests. Oh, we do have way too much steel. Yeah. They're all not really doing that well when it comes to trading with me for the oil. Let's put it to 2 for just a little bit. But we're still missing equipment. Right, I still need to take care of these as well, indeed. So let's take a look. And I will also have to take care of the air forces here because there's some of these are moving to reserves, etc., and that's all no good, I guess. Surprised that these are, yeah, they're not working because we don't have enough. Just like with this. Putting that to 2. This to 2. Just add a bit more regular artillery and Yeah, I need a lot more of that too. Okay, there we go. Not yet. We're very close to doing that, Germany, but not yet. So I need, of course, a huge number of supplies over here. And I'm working on a lot of construction to get all the infrastructure up in these areas, because that's super important here. And yeah, I really don't care about it in Corsica, but Turkey is most important right now when it comes to increasing the infrastructure. So I'm definitely doing that in these places right now, so they can work on that. You can already see we don't have air superiority in northern Levant. Okay, well I guess they actually have an airfield here. Okay, that's actually pretty funny. Sure. I'll have these guys take it. You know, that's probably for the best. Too many special forces suddenly. What? Hey, hey. That's not great. It's very slowly going up, but I cannot trade. Oh boy. I cannot trade anymore, so I kind of have no choice here. It seems like the Germans are also actively doing or getting in there now. That is very good. I'm actually quite happy about that. Okay, the air forces that need to be reworked for a little bit. So we have here all different kinds. I'm just gonna send all of them there for now, so I can take a bit of a look, and let's just hold all of them. I don't want any orders for the moment, and then I'll take care of it in a little bit. It's the B-17 Flying Fortress. Yeah, okay, then it kind of makes sense. Okay. So they must have some planes in Malta still. Okay, out here. I want all the multi-rolls. In one stack. Reorganize, and I'll have one stack of... I want to have stacks of 200. So 31. And those, together with 300 fighters, will try to get air superiority in that region. Then I will have 175 of them. Why are you not going... I want you to rebase there. Then the other 175 will go in here and try to gain air superiority in central region. Okay, all tactical bombers. I'll actually put them together right now. I can't. Wait. Aren't they all tactical bombers? That was weird. But they're going out here, and I want them to have a maximum of 500 for now. Then all the fighters. They will go to Sicily. Let's just do those things for now. Air superiority. Actually, let's go for interception. You will go for air superiority. No, let's also set them to interception. I think that's more important right now. Okay, we have quite a few interceptors. Also, I need to put this to 500. What do we have? CAS only. Okay, that's not a problem. These interceptors, what do I currently have around here? I have these. That's fine. Let's reorganize them. And then I want all of those and 60. So actual 200 to go out here. Oh. And these will have a maximum of 400 now. And they'll go for air superiority here. Let's take care of it. Okay. Naval patrol bomber. And these are torpedo bombers. Okay. Okay, so that's all taken care of now. And let's just see how we're doing in the air. Okay, so we need a bit more units up there. So then I kind of need to split these guys up as well. I will have, I guess, just 200 of them then. We are gonna go... No. I want you to go into that airbase and then do that there. Okay, that's looking good. They are trying to do stuff out here, trying to prevent them from doing all kinds of nasty. Okay, they do have units in there. Fair enough. And then I don't have superiority in Central Africa, but there's nothing I can do against that. Oh. Okay, they're retreating, and like I said, this will give me a solid defensive line. Switching everything up around here. I need a new national focus, and now that we have done this one, yeah, I can't threaten the Sultanate yet, but let's go for Connect Africa, because it kind of makes sense for me to do that now. Oh yeah, I haven't read this one. It's like Rimini, but with more sand. Well, yeah. Connect Africa has no text. Okay, so Aswan and Arabian Desert will no longer be a demilitarized zone. I don't know where that is, but I think we should be doing this regardless. Yeah, okay, so we're actually still doing all of that stuff pretty reasonably. That's good, and yeah, it's unfortunate this is a bit of a reorganization episode, but nothing can be done. Why are you guys not going? So... there we go. Shouldn't have been that difficult. Yeah, it takes some time to get there, but look, you gotta do what you gotta do. The Belfast Blitz. German bombers have attacked Northern Irish city of Belfast in 3 raids, now being called the Belfast Blitz. I might have to attack these guys a bit faster, because this is not looking too good, and if I actually attack now, I might be able to cut off some of their forces. If I cut off these forces at the very least, that will already help me a bit, and that actually might save Iran. But for now, search for oil deposits. Yeah. I do want to conquer them. And I don't think they have that many divisions. They have 3 and they're all up here, so that shouldn't be a problem attacking Saudi Arabia. I have this sensation that I might also need to just attack the Soviet Union, especially if they're already in Tabriz here and such, so yeah. Otherwise, it might be too late. I'm happy some of these guys are already getting out there. Yeah, but... yeah, I kind of feel like I might have no choice, so... I think I'm gonna declare on them. But yeah, I have no war goal. I need to join, for example, the Germans in their wars, I think, if I can. They will not accept now. How about Romania? No? Okay, so I guess they're not asking me now. So never mind. Well, next time they will ask me, I guess I'm gonna join them. I'm sure they will ask me again, but I guess I'll have to wait then. Not super ideal, but yeah, I have no choice now, I suppose. This is 1942. Okay, so that's good indeed. So what does this do? It gives me combat engineers, etc. Let's go for the better heavy machine guns at this point. And equip them with this. I need a lot more again, of course. Yeah. Okay. Here we go. Yeah. So they did ask me, and that means that we'll be going to war with the Soviet Union as well. I have to wait for a few seconds. Or am I now already at war? I am, immediately. Okay. Well, let's go in then and see what we can do. This is hills and this is mountain. Actually, I want them to attack over here and these guys over here.
Pronto, signore. Avanzate.
Let's just see how this goes. And I will have my air forces. They can't even get close to this, so I really need some air forces around here because maybe I should have made an air base or something close by, who knows. Seems like many of these attacks are already quite bad. But yeah, let's see if we can actually do something here. So how are things going out here? They have... yeah, we have terrible terrain stacks, of course. That's the biggest problem here, is that the terrain is just very awful for me to go through there. Ooh. Why are there 11 divisions all in this one area? And they're all not moving. This is why I hate this system. Come on, why... They still have 2 provinces as well, so... This is 5th Army. Oh, it's like broken or something? I have no clue. But then, what army are these guys of? With this army?
Sì, signore. Avanzate. Comandi.
They're still gonna lose against even one tank division, even with all of these different areas. Because the terrain penalty is ridiculous. Let's go around, I suppose. So you really do need mountain troops at that, because that's not working super well. Even for these, it's impossible to actually break through here. Let's see if I can keep up these kind of attacks. In any of the positions. I thought they were going to attack. Guess not. Can you guys also please attack? No? That would be nice. I mean, this is surely going fine. Not too worried there. Alright, well, let's actually just cancel these, because this is... like, I don't want these guys to keep continuously attacking for absolutely no reason, and that's also why I don't like this stuff, actually. It's like... that's just no good. They're basically just very few areas from which they actually can attack, and from which such a thing might actually be beneficial. So I'm trying to create a few openings through which I might potentially get through. Oh right, you're gonna attack through there, yeah. which might succeed. They retook Tabriz at least. Now, if these guys can get encircled, that would be great.
Pronto, signore. Forza, muovetevi. Mantenete le distanze.
Okay, well, they can't break through there apparently.
Pronto all'azione.
Let's try to attack there too. That seems to be going marginally okay. Who's trying to attack there? Not the garrison. Why are you attacking? I didn't give any order. Please cancel. Come on. Okay.
Ordini. Ordini. Ordini.
Oh, it seems like I won in that area. Good. Okay, because then I'll have 3 guys that are gonna continue, and these guys they're gonna move up then.
Formazione. Comandi.
Yeah, I also specifically need to push through there. Oh, European Turkey, really? Well, let's go for air superiority. That's really bad because that will really mess up my supplies. So I really don't want that, basically. Okay. These are also mountain provinces, but okay, if I have 1 unit move in there, then I can move them up as well, potentially.
Pronto all'azione. Formazione. Formazione.
Let's try to get through.
Pronto all'azione.
Let's see though, because yeah, they might have to go through there. I don't know where they retreated, potentially. Yeah, let's go. Especially through these mountains, I need to get areas where I get to break through into Russia, because otherwise I'll be in serious trouble. I have to cut them off and then destroy them. Okay, so we got Connect Africa. I don't think it did a whole lot. We did get a whole lot of war support though, at least. It's a lot higher now. It's because it's also a defensive war now, okay. Anyway, now that we've gotten that, I would like to seek help from German scientists as well. That's 49 days, but how fast will this be done?
Pronto all'azione. Pronto.
Apparently they decided again that moving is not important, which is again why I dislike this. They could have been here already, but this entire system is just... I'm sure I'm doing everything wrong and I'm just a bad player and that's the only reason why this stuff doesn't work, but in fact this is absolutely the most amazing system you can actually ever imagine.
Sì, signore. Avanzate.
There we go. So maybe they should try to follow orders. And
Attento.
I'll just select them this way. I don't really need this German military cooperation, nor do I need this one. I also want to go down here and work on getting to Mare Nostrum. But in order to do any of these, I need modern naval bomber as well. And this one. This 35, this 28. Let's go for modern naval bomber. The Royal Navy enjoys a superiority in numbers. We need a modern naval bomber in order to win in the Mediterranean. Sure. That's fine. Yep. Free dockyards. I actually really don't care that much currently. Yeah. Still, okay. Well, here you go. Beautiful battleship. More research. Now that's what I'm talking about. That's actually useful. Okay. Let's look down here. Could go for infrastructural works. This is all oil, which is nice, but yeah, let's go for hospital. I cannot do this at level 5 yet, no. Housing is also pretty decent. Because at some point it gives me more recruitable population, which I also kind of want. Okay, what I'm gonna do though is I'm gonna end the video here, so I wanna thank you all for watching. Do hope you enjoyed this, and if you did, please leave a like, comment or subscribe. We've taken the war to the Soviet Union, and let's hope that it will help Germany a little bit as well. Germans are actually going down here, so let's see what they could do against the British as well. These guys are now surrounded, so it'll be interesting to see how far we'll get into the British Raj. And yeah, so Japanese are doing okay. Dutch still haven't surrendered, surprisingly. But I guess that will come eventually. I think that should be okay. So Palawan also hasn't been taken. Still heavy fighting in China. No surprise. Where are they doing? Still reorganizing the Air Force, and Japan is going nowhere slow. Okay. They've done a lot of these. This is pretty crazy. I mean, this stuff is also pretty neat. This doesn't have a picture, it seems like. $600 Japanese. Oh, okay. This is also really good. Right. Anyway, thanks for watching. Take care. See you next time. Bye-bye.